So welcome everybody to the parent meeting for our Happy Campers summer camp. We're really excited for a fun-filled summer. And I'm really happy that you all joined us here today so we can have a good discussion about what we can expect for summer camp. My name is Claire Baumgartner. I am the supervisor in charge of all of our summer camps here at the Morton Grove Park District. This is my fourth summer with the Park District. Here with me, I have Sarah. She is our camp coordinator. She's been our camp coordinator for years now. Doing this even longer than I have. And then I also have Mallory Ishii. She is going to be our head counselor this year for our Happy Campers. She's an early childhood education major at school, and she's worked in summer camps before. So we're excited to have her on the team here. So this year for COVID, we plan to adhere to any mandates placed by the county or the states. As of right now, masks are not required, but we do recommend that you send your child with a mask if you want them to wear it indoors. So masks are recommended indoors, but not required. We plan to spend, a significant amount of time outside. And then if your child does test positive for COVID, please email me right away. And then your child must be out of camp for 5 days, with day 0 being the day of the test. So, and then upon return from a COVID positive test, your child is required to wear a mask for 5 days indoors after that. As far as payments, if you paid a deposit and are paying in installment billings, those billings are automatically withdrawn 1 week before the session is set to begin. So if you're in the first session of Happy Campers, that will come out on June 6th. And then the first day of Happy Campers is June 13th. If you haven't already, please fill out a parent authorization form and send that to me. You can either send that, you can either email that to me, or you can bring it to the front desk. If you do need to send it to me again, I will gladly do so. Just let me know. And then if your child requires any medication at camp, if they have an EpiPen or anything like that, please be sure to fill out a medication dispensing form. I have those on sites, or I can email you one if you need one. Just send me an email and I'll email you an electronic copy. And then anyone picking up from camp must be on the parent authorization form. So if they're not, the counselors are not allowed to release a child to anyone not on that authorization form. And if they don't know you or don't recognize you, they will ask for an ID. So I just have those ready the first week, just in case, just so that they can get a chance to get to know you. If you marked on your camp authorization form, or if you emailed me that your child requires special assistance from Manassar, our Special Rec Association, and you haven't heard from Manassar yet, please let me know and I'll follow up with them and just make sure that everything, that we have a plan set in place for that. So that's what I wanted to go over, and then I'll let Mallory, she's going to go over some specifics.
Hello, everyone. I'm going to share my screen, and we're just going to run through a quick presentation. Okay. Okay, so a little.
Are you guys able to mute everyone?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. um, a little introduction, get to know a little about me. I will be the head camp counselor. I'm an early education major, a senior at Illinois State University. I've previously worked as a camp counselor at a different park district, the Niles Park District, for 3 summers, but this year will be my first year as a head camp counselor. And at the same park district, I also worked a part of their athletics program. So I coached and I refereed and supervised multiple children's sports. Some more information about camp. Each week I will send out a weekly newsletter that will include like our themes, any reminders, what the kids may need to bring, or any additional information based upon that week. Our first week's theme will be space/getting to know you. So we'll have a whole bunch of like activities that include crafts and sports and other games, just to get each other like more comfortable with one another. Our camp will consist of arts and crafts, like I said, sports, games, and additionally, we will have on-site entertainment once a session. And each week, there will be a variety of activities to ensure each child, regardless of interest, has fun and enjoyable activities to look forward to. Our camp has 20 kids, and we also have 3 counselors. So that will be me. We also have Grace, and we have Tyler. Continued at the beginning of each day, 9 a.m., please bring your child to the front door. There will be a counselor waiting to fill the sign-in sheet. Each day we will have lunch at 11:30. So please remember to not pack any nuts in their lunches due to allergies. At the end of each day, 1 p.m., please meet us at the tennis courts. There we will have a sign-out sheet to fill out. We want to ensure camper safety as much as possible. Therefore, if there have been any changes to your child's emergency contacts, like Claire was talking about, please notify her so there's no confusion on who's allowed to pick up your children. For clothes and what to bring, please be ready to play. So that looks like making sure your children has closed-toe shoes and clothes they can get messy. If at arts and crafts, it gets a little creative. Additionally, we ask if you bring labeled sunscreen, a backpack, and a sack lunch. And we don't go to the pool, but depending on the weather, we might play with water and water toys. So be sure to check our weekly newsletter and to bring spare clothes. It's an airplane. Let it pass. So just bring spare clothes and towels if we do. And closing, if there are ever any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact myself or Claire, and we will do our best efforts to solve them. Our campsite phone number, if any of you guys want to write this down, is 224-415-1128. If you ever need to reach us during camp hours, and I'm very excited and ready to have a summer full of fun. And that's the end of the presentation. Let me stop sharing. If there are any questions right now, I could answer.
I did want to mention really quick, sorry to cut anyone off. Thank you, Mallory, for mentioning sunscreen. If you do bring sunscreen, please bring like the spray, because my counselors won't be able to apply a lotion sunscreen. Some kids don't like their face being sprayed, so you can send like a sunscreen stick that can kind of be like rubbed on. They can do that too. So either of those options will work. I believe some people had some questions, so I will be quiet and let people ask questions.
I have a question really quick. Are there any sessions of this camp left open?
Here are. I'm not sure that we're full in any of them.
Okay, great. Because yeah,
I have to double check.
we're registered for Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I just wanted to know if I could add for Tuesday and Wednesday. So I just wanted to make sure there was some openings.
Oh yeah, there should be.
Great, thank you.
Oh, and I had a question about if I know my child's gonna miss a day or two in advance and not like COVID related.
Yeah.
How do I relay that to you?
So, good question. Either email me or send a text to that cell phone number that was put on the screen. I'll go ahead and put that in the chat just in case you didn't get that. Good question. Sarah, is there anything that you can think of, anything that we covered in the last one that we didn't cover in this one? Um,
Can I ask you, sorry, if because my son, I know I talked to Claire about this. My son has a sensory processing disorder.
yeah.
So sometimes he can be a little like rambunctious and a little in your face. Is there like, will it be relayed to me if you guys think he does need any type of assistance or anything like that? Like, will there be daily, like someone like, I don't know, for like like when I pick him up from preschool, I can like talk to his teacher for a minute. Like, will you guys be around to just like check in kind of?
Yes.
Okay.
If you feel comfortable enough, you can come to me or you could go to the other counselors. I would say if like any given day he's with one of us specifically, I'll let you know which one that was so you can hear a little bit more information.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
And then if we feel like we need to talk to Manasseh at all, we always talk to the parent first. So
Okay, great.
that goes through you first, and then we talk to Manasseh. So
Okay,
it's,
awesome.
it's not going to be a surprise. A question in the chats. It doesn't have to be a sack lunch this year. That guideline has been dropped, so you can bring a lunchbox, you can bring ice packs, all that stuff. There is a refrigerator on site, but there isn't an accessible microwave on site. So if you want your child's lunch to be refrigerated, make sure that Mallory or one of the other counselors knows that. And then they'll make sure it goes in the refrigerator. If you'd rather pack an ice pack and then it doesn't get accidentally left out, that's totally fine. But they won't be able to microwave their food.
And I know this is probably super obvious because you said no nuts, but that also means no peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
An alternative that I know, I've never actually tried it myself, but an alternative that's been put out there is sun butter. So if your child likes sun butter, try it out, see if it works. But
Yeah.
all good.
And so, Claire, I have a question. So are the kids also going to be instructed not to be sharing their lunches or snacks that they're eating?
Yeah, so they're not gonna be swapping food or anything like that. We're not doing that. We're not
Okay.
gonna do that. Any other questions? I feel like I missed something. Yeah, let me check.
Was going in and out. Is there another session?
Is there another session?
Yeah, you guys were going in and out. I'm driving back from work. So is there another session for this? I caught the questions, but not most of your presentation.
So some of the information is the same in like the other camps, but I am recording it right now. So, and it'll be posted to the website.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
if you want to check that out, I'll send the link out to everybody just in case.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And the camp authorization form, because I can't remember if I filled it out or not. Is that something I can get online and fill it out? Or would I have filled it out when I registered?
Did you register in person?
No, I registered online.
Okay, you may not have filled it out, but I can always check.
Oh, great.
Do you want to send me an email and
Yep, I'll take care of that after we get off. Absolutely.
does everyone
you.
have my email? Sure, thank you. So we had somebody say they're not sure if their child can sit for too long, but in summer camp it'll be a lot more moving around than you see in school. So there's a lot less sitting. It's a little more active than what you would see on a typical school day.
Yeah. So just adding on, the way I'm working the schedule right now, and it always can change if we need to, but right now it looks like every 30 minutes we'll be transitioning to something else. So if we're like doing a crafts for 30 minutes, then we'll change and we'll like go do an activity. So just kind of keeping it like on a flow.
Thanks, Nelly. All right. Any other questions? Okay. If anyone has any questions that they think of later or they didn't want to ask in front of everyone, feel free to email me. I did put my email in the chat. I figure you probably all have gotten thousands of emails from me, so you probably have it, but just in case, feel free to send me any email. I appreciate everyone coming and being a part of the discussion. If you need me, call me, email me. And then if you want to talk to Mallory at all, before or after the camp day, feel free to do so. Right? Okay. All right. Thanks, everyone. We will see you on June 13th.
Thank you.
Thank you.